Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura Rose. I am an energy intuitive, a divine light channel, and a soul activator. And on this channel, we dive deep to tap into the energies, the frequencies, the codes to help to align you, to activate you along your soul path and your life journey. Thank you so much for tuning in today, whenever it is that you are tuning into this timeless session. So the download that I have received for you today is that a forgotten manifestation is coming to fruition. Whilst you have been distracted, the universe never forgot. And I'm hearing this message coming through of a delayed victory. A delayed victory. So there's something here that you set out the intention for. There's a wish, there's a dream, there's a goal. There's something that you visualized. There's something that you asked for. There's something that you actively worked on manifesting. And somehow, some way along the journey, you have forgotten about this. It has slipped your mind. But the universe always remembered. And I feel like behind the scenes, the universe has been working to manifest this for you, whatever this is for you. And I'm hearing that this has been a divine timing alignment. So the timing had to be perfect for this. And maybe you've forgotten about this manifestation because it's been taking its sweet time to come through. You've had to tap into patience, okay, to allow this manifestation time to process, to come into formation. And I was seeing the energies and frequencies of the yin and yang coming through here, and I'm hearing the perfect balance. So again, this is divine timing alignment in perfect balance. There was something that was being balanced out. Maybe this was an energy, maybe this was a timeline, a frequency, an energy within you or something externally to you. Everything had to be in divine timing, divine order, and divine balance. And I'm being shown a green light. So it's like the universe is giving you the green light. And I'm being shown now, we're driving down the road, right? And we're coming through many different traffic lights. And each time we approach a new set of traffic lights, they're turning green. And you can just drive straight through them. You don't have to pull up. You don't have to wait. You don't have to stop and allow the other traffic to pass by. You have full momentum. You have full access to this highway, to this journey, to this new road, this timeline. However this manifestation is unfolding for you, the universe is saying this is the perfect time. And I see you claiming your crown. So you're claiming your crown, you're allowing yourself to step up to receive this now. Maybe this timing had to be perfect for you to receive this manifestation. Maybe when you first set this intention, you asked for this goal, this dream, this wish. You weren't quite fully ready for it. You weren't quite fully aligned to receive this, because I feel like this manifestation is going to shift you in some way. I was also feeling this phoenix frequency coming through, and I just saw 555 on the timer. So I feel like changes needed to be put in place for this manifestation to come through. There was various changes that you had to work through, that you had to move through. You had to make various choices to change, I'm hearing. And this is that phoenix frequency, the phoenix rising frequency energy, propelling you upwards, propelling you onwards, propelling you forwards. And you're not afraid to face any changes that may be coming up in order for this manifestation to align. So the animal energies that wanted to come through in this space today are the starfish, the cow, and the buffalo. And I feel like the starfish is bringing through this magical frequency, whilst the cow and the buffalo are bringing through an energy of abundance and gratitude. a frequency I'm hearing of abundance and gratitude. So these are very powerful beings, very powerful supportive energies that are around you at this time. Maybe you're seeing those animals. Maybe you're dreaming about them. Maybe you'll be seeing them after this session. Feel welcome to drop in the comments as well the spiritual symbolisms and meanings of any of these animals if they're calling out to you, because there may be some extra messages and alignment codes within those frequencies for us. I'm also feeling Metatron energy here, Archangel Metatron. So some of you could be working with Archangel Metatron. And I feel like this is something to do with the soul purpose here. Metatron is supporting you with your soul purpose. And maybe this is a part of this manifestation. And maybe this is why it's taken its time to come through, because your soul purpose needed to advance, I'm hearing. And as I'm tapping into this stream of energy, my right ear is ringing off the hook. So there was some stream of energy here, frequency that you had to adjust to, and this required change. Okay, really interesting energies. I'm super intrigued to see what wants to come through in the cards today, and to see how these messages and energies are wanting to elaborate further, or if new guidance, messages, alignment codes and activations are wanting to find you in this space today. So please remember, my loves, that my sessions are not for predictions. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell you what is going to happen. My sessions are alignment coded activations to help you along your soul path and your life journey. Please take only what resonates for you and your personal situation and experience and path, and lovingly leave the rest. Never force anything to fit. Okie dokie, let's tap in. What wants to come through here today in this space? What guidance, support, alignment codes, activations are wanting to be installed, tapped into, explored and integrated, please? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have journey. You have been on a journey. We've got the number 2 coming through here, High Priestess energy. And I'm also getting this frequency of decision making. I feel like you've had to make a choice. You've had to make a choice to set sail, potentially to move away from something or to move towards something new. Your soul has been calling you, guiding you, helping you to move beyond the ordinary, I'm hearing. Beautiful. To move beyond limitations. I feel like you are here to experience something quite wild. This could be intense at times, but you're not here to experience the ordinary life. You are here to experience the nuances, the twists and turns and ups and downs. You are here to really experience the journey of life. The journey of having a human vessel, the journey of being incarnated on planet Earth. And I feel like you really have been doing this. I'm getting this message that it's like you have lived multiple different lifetimes within this one incarnation, within this one life. And it was meant to be this way. I see you wanting to move beyond something now. You're bridging the gap between 2 worlds, 2 timelines, 2 chapters. And there's various directions in which you can explore. There's various directions in which you can make the decision to move towards. And so with that number 2, the High Priestess, this really is trusting your inner compass. This is trusting your inner guidance, your inner knowing. No matter what others might be saying to you on the outside, I'm hearing don't listen to fear-based projections. Don't listen to fear-based projections, whether it's from loved ones, friends, family, whether it's from society, saying that this could not be possible, or this is quite risky, or just putting fear in your mind. Make sure that you're listening to your intuition and overriding that fear perspective and taking a chance in a new way. So let's see what else wants to come through. This is really interesting. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the yin and yang energy coming through again. This needs to be felt for a reason. This is no coincidence that this energy is being integrated into this space, this energy of perfect balance. We've got the number 22 coming through here, and we had the number 2 on the previous card. So you could be seeing 222. That could be a very activating number for you at this time to work with, to focus on, especially when it comes to manifesting. I'm also hearing that citrine is going to be very accessible when it comes to your manifestation goals, okay? Accessible is an interesting word. I feel like you are gaining access to this frequency of abundance, because citrine is a really beautiful crystal when it comes to accessing abundance, but also manifesting. I love to work with citrine when it is focusing on manifesting, and especially with abundance, as we said. So you're gaining access to some frequency here of balance that is bringing through an up-leveling, an integration, an activation of your abundance levels. I really feel that strongly. And I feel like you had to balance your inner masculine and inner feminine in order to be able to receive this most optimally. So this really is a balance between that inner masculine, the inner feminine, and this is going to have an impact on your journey now moving forward. I feel like you're leaning into trust more. I feel like there could have been something that was out of balance when it came to your feminine or your masculine. Take it how it resonates for you. There was a lack of trust here. And this could have stemmed down from your upbringing, your parents, your caregivers. A lack of support in either the masculine or feminine that caused some sort of wounding. But I see that you've been able to balance this out now. You've been able to heal this. And as we said, this is bringing through this higher level manifestation. It's coming to fruition. So let's see what else wants to come through in the cards. We have the Magician and the Mirror coming through with the numbers 53 or 8. And we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, coming through with the number 38, the number 11, or the number 2 coming through again. Wow, beautiful energy. And this feels so in alignment with this yin and yang energy and what it is that we've just been talking about. Because I feel like you've reclaimed your power in a whole new way. This rebalancing that you have been working on recalibrating, that you have been working on healing, has impacted your heart chakra. But actually now you've done this deep level of healing, this deep level of alchemization where you are literally calling back your power. And I love here on the Magician in the Mirror card, we have this blue energy and this orange frequency and energy coming through, very much in alignment with a yin and yang card here. So this is a perfect representation of how you have mastered your inner alchemy. You have mastered your inner balance. And I feel like this is something that is still in the process of coming through for you. There's some remnants here of wounding, of almost kind of like fragmentation, I'm hearing, that has had to take time to come back into form, that has had to take time to heal. And maybe this healing is linked to that manifestation. Maybe you asked for some sort of healing. Maybe you set an intention, you put out a prayer, you spoke with the archangels, you spoke to Source, the divine, your higher self, and you asked for assistance. And this assistance is now being activated through you. You are the vessel with this Magician and the Mirror through which this activation, this healing, this recalibration is coming through. It's almost like when we look to something external to help us, to fix us, to save us, and then we go through this awakening and we actually realize that we are our own savior, that we are the one who was always supposed to help ourselves, who was always supposed to heal, who was always supposed to fix, quote unquote, fix this situation. Truthfully, nothing is ever broken. And maybe you felt that. Maybe you felt like there was a disconnect, or you could feel your power, but you didn't quite know how to wield it. Almost kind of like you were scared of your own intensity, There's an intensity to your soul. There's an intensity to your heart. And I feel throughout your journey, others have mirrored to you this intensity. And also they have mirrored this fear of this intensity. So maybe others, as you were growing up, were scared or fearful of your intensity to feel, your sensitivity, your healing frequency, your creativity, your ability to love and empathize so deeply. And for some reason, it caused fear within themselves because they just weren't comfortable within that energy. And so they projected that fear, that discomfort onto you. And I feel like you've been working hard to dismantle this. You've been working hard to reframe this, to reorganize this. So some of you could have been working with Archangel Raphael, and I feel like he's very close with you at the moment. So if you're feeling like you're needing any extra heart care or heart healing, call upon Archangel Raphael. Because throughout this process of heart healing, you're also calling back your power. You're reclaiming your sovereignty. And you're wielding that very powerful magician energy that you have so deeply within you. Your magician is activating. Your alchemy is activating. Beautiful. I love this. Let's see what else wants to come through in the cards. We have the door to value. Gorgeous. I love that. The number 31 here, or the number 4. And we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Wow. All-star cast coming through here. The number 39 coming through, or the number 12, or the number 3. Wow. Beautiful. So we're very blessed to be joined by 2 very powerful archangels. And of course, actually, I'm being reminded 3 powerful archangels because Metatron did come through in the pre-download energies. So you have huge, major archangel support here. Archangel support that is assisting you through every chapter. Your previous chapter, your current chapter, and the chapter that you are about to step into here. You have more support, you have more guidance. I feel like after this heart healing that you have been working through, there is an activation of your throat chakra. I feel like there's things that you will be here to communicate. And I feel like this is to do with your soul purpose. And this is why Metatron also came through with this support of your soul purpose. It has to do with your throat chakra. And some of you could be making money or helping to support your family through your throat chakra, whether you're a speaker, a singer, an author, a blogger, whatever it is for you, whatever you pour and emanate this healing frequency through your throat chakra. This could be something you do in your day-to-day job, just literally helping others with words of advice, of support, and somehow this magnetizes more abundance towards you. And I got this message and energy with this yin and yang card and the citrine frequency of abundance manifestation, prosperity. And I love that we've got the door to value coming through to confirm that for us today. And I feel like now you're seeing yourself in a different way. It's like for this manifestation, for this abundance and prosperity to unlock for you in a whole new level, you had to first see your own value. You had to really first experience how valuable you are, how valuable your energy is, how valuable your time is, how valuable your gifts are. There's a lot of value to you and your soul, and I feel like throughout your life maybe this has been diminished. Maybe there's people that have been fearful of your value, of what it is that you can manifest, because they have sensed your power. And I feel like for many of you, your power was sensed by others before it was fully understood by yourself. I feel like others could see your value, they could see your purpose, they could see your power before you could even see it. And I feel like there's a generosity to you as well, and I feel like it's all coming back to you now. And this throat chakra activation is building this new building blocks of recalibration for you to express yourself in a whole new way. And I feel like now whatever has diminished your expression, your sense of self is now being cleared, is now being alchemized. The trumpet has been called here. The signal has been sent out. and it's now time for you to receive. So if you're needing any extra help and support with your throat chakra, with expression, with communication, call upon Archangel Gabriel, because he's fantastic at helping with that, okay? And also Archangel Gabriel can have this very yin and yang energy, very balanced masculine and feminine. Some people feel a more feminine energy when it comes to connecting with Archangel Gabriel, and others feel more of a masculine. Gabriel is able to embody both frequencies, the masculine and the feminine. And so Gabriel is really wanting me to clarify this, to remind us of this. And so I feel like now moving forward, there's almost kind of like this coherence, this support, this co-creation between your inner divine masculine and divine feminine coming through. So thank you to Archangel Gabriel for that powerful reminder. There's this confidence within yourself, this value that both essences and aspects and all essences and aspects of yourself are valuable and they are worthy. You're worthy to receive. And so I feel like working on your self-worth right now and as you move forward is going to be very powerful for you, because it's really going to help to open and unlock this door to abundance, this door to value. Some of you may be getting pay rises or raising the price of your services. And I feel like that's important to ask for, okay? It doesn't mean that others have to go without for you to be able to receive more, okay? That's a very strong misconception sometimes that can flow through the collective, that in order for us to receive more abundance, others have to go without. And this is not the way in which we are shifting now, because the more abundance you receive, the more that you can help others. And I feel like those of you who are here to be of service for others, who want to help others, this is how you can. By allowing yourself to receive, you can then give to others. So for those of you who have intentions to give, to help, to support, to nourish, to nurture others, you are about to receive. Okay, so stay open to receiving this here. Try not to self-sabotage this. Try not to push this away. What are some supporting energies here for this frequency, for these energies here? For this power recall, this rebalancing, this alchemization, this door to prosperity, this balancing of the masculine and feminine, activation of the throat, healing of the heart. We have the Kookaburra with amusement. Okay, interesting energy coming through there. I really feel like you're a very light soul. I get this very light energy, and others may have underestimated you for that because it almost feels a little bit fluffy, but in a good way, not a negative way whatsoever, but others could have misunderstood this. There's a lightness to your frequency. It's like nothing and no one has ever been able to bring you down, not fully, not permanently, not forever, because you've always been able to get back up again. You've always been able to see the lighter side in life, no matter what darkness prevails, no matter what darkness surrounds you, or whatever darkness comes into your world. We have the dolphin here with play coming through. Yeah, I love this confirmation. So the supporting energies here majorly are play and amusement. And the archangels are asking me to put this on the table. Okay, so the dolphin frequency wants to be integrated and tapped into in this session today. I absolutely love that. I feel like this is a frequency of flow that is coming through for you here. Your heart is wanting more playtime. Your heart is wanting to be free. Your heart is wanting to work with your inner child, to connect with that expansive aspect of yourself, to live and to speak and to be and to feel without walls, without limitations, without restrictions. And this is your path to this opening of prosperity, this recalibration of your masculine and feminine that is welcoming in your manifestation. And I feel like whilst you're waiting for this manifestation to come through, you're just taking the time to enjoy yourself, to have fun in life, to play, to laugh, to explore. To not be afraid to take a wrong turn because you know that it will always get you to where you need to be. And it's this outlook that I feel is going to get you far in life. And maybe it hasn't always been this way. Maybe you've really had to work in order to get this perspective, in order to be able to allow yourself to play and have fun whilst you're waiting. It's almost like there was a template, a conditioning that you always had to work and hustle, and whilst you're waiting, get on with something else. But now it's this frequency of, no, I'm just going to have fun whilst I wait. I'm just going to enjoy the journey. And this will show up in divine timing alignment. I love that. We have discover. Yes, exactly. This is a major mode of discovery here. And we have conception coming through here. Wow. So there's something new that you are bringing through, birthing through this portal of the divine feminine. And I feel like this masculine is opening you up to discover something new, a new way of doing something. I feel like your inner masculine is actually going to be communicating something to you, almost like whispering something into your heart to let you know that you're ready to bring something through. You're worthy of this. And your inner masculine is going to be supporting your inner feminine to bring this through into the world. And the archangels here are asking you not to overthink this situation, not to overthink your manifestation, not to overthink the journey, not to overthink the process, not to overthink the path. Wow, the path coming through here on the bottom of the deck. I love this. As we said, your journey was never meant to be straightforward. It was never meant to be boring, to be dull. You were always meant to live an extraordinary life, beyond the ordinary, beyond the limitations of others, projections, fear-based thoughts, fear-based limitations. And you're not afraid to follow this path. You're not afraid to tap into this journey of the unknown, to explore, because you know that there's so much value in this process. There's so much value in this journey. There's so much value for you to discover. And this value that is going to be finding you is not always just on the outside. There's a lot of value within you that you will be receiving, that you will be tapping into, that you will be recognizing, remembering, awakening, alchemizing, stirring up from within you here. And I feel like this really is this journey now, as you move through this path, to really stop and smell the roses. And it's not underestimating that when it comes to bringing through and birthing through new ideas. And look what we have right underneath the path card. We literally have manifest. Wow. I love that confirmation coming through here. Manifest. So you have manifested this path to prosperity, this path to seeing your value. This is the portal, this is the path to discover your value, to recognize your value, to claim your value. You will discover a new way of being, a new path, a new purpose, a new solution. Your vibration is shifting as well. You've done a lot of work on your frequency to not only activate, but also to embody. And that really is key, right? It can be easier to activate than it can be to embody. Often we can activate new timelines and new opportunities, but then we're not ready to receive them. We're not ready to embody them. We're not ready to hold them. And that can be the same with prosperity, with abundance, with manifestation. And as we said at the beginning of this session, you're now ready, you're now balanced, you're now primed to receive this, to not only activate, but also to embody, to receive. I love this. So this is a very fertile time for you. I feel like whatever you speak, you can manifest. So your throat chakra is very activated when it comes to manifesting. So you bring it down through the portal of your heart and out through your throat chakra, put it out into the universe. The universe will listen. And then whilst you're waiting, have fun, tap into the lighter side of life, the fluffiness, enjoy it every single moment. Wow, I love this. I really love this energy. Wow, let's tap into the Rose Oracle now to bring through a final alignment code and activation for this energy. What else wants to be integrated, installed, tapped into? What guidance wants to come through now to activate this manifestation? We have the Anointed. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. Yes, I love this so much. The Anointed. You have been anointed. This is major selected energy coming through here. It's your time to step up. It's your time to answer the call. It's like you have been queuing for something. I'm seeing you in a queue, and now it's your time to be called forward. Your ticket number is being called. And it's like, will you answer this call? Because you've been selected, this new role to step up into this leadership position. For many of you here, this leadership position is going to bring you prosperity. It's connected to the throat chakra, the heart chakra. It's connected to the advancement of this earth, of this world, the shift I'm hearing. We've got a lot of blues coming through here, greens coming through, white, silvers, crown energy coming through, Metatron frequency activating here. You're here to empower others. And I feel like you first had to empower yourself. Just like in order to receive more value, to receive more prosperity, you had to see that value, you had to see that worth within yourself. And it's like once you were able to access this magician mirror here, you're able to access it all, I'm hearing. You're able to mirror it back to you. And so I feel like now this really is getting ready to embody this leadership activation, okay, to embody this higher empowerment energy, your soul gifts are activating on a whole new level. So let's just tap into the guidebook here to pull through any final alignment codes and activations for this Anointed card here. Rose oil has been used to anoint initiates through the ages. Royalty too. This card is here to herald you into an even more powerful expression of what you came here to be and what you came here to do. It's calling you to step forth into your inner queendom and kingdom, to answer the greatest call of your soul and face your true north, to seed even more of what you came here to share, to acknowledge your arrival as the initiate of your life, to shed the external noise that may have been stopping you from being all that you already are, to realize that you have been training for this for a long time, perhaps even for lifetimes. The path your soul chose to walk is one that few have courage to walk, and you came here for this. You are being led through this. Your soul is ancient, and with every step you have taken in every body you have been planted in, you have gathered the kaleidoscope of gifts that are ready to be shown and shared. You are being called to deeply trust the call that you have been hearing, to lead, to lead, to lead. The path you are here to pave has not been walked the way you walk it. And as with all ancient initiates, healers, visionaries, creatives, and leaders, you are just one magnificent thread in the tapestry of life. So go your own way, trust the road that beckons you forth, and always be led from within. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. Guys, I love this powerful confirmation. This has been so activating just to read these words, to see and feel these frequencies, alignment codes floating through this space today. Your path has been chosen in a very specific way. It's been calibrated in a very specific way. Not everyone is able to handle your journey, and especially not to come out of it the other side the way that you have and the way that you will. It's as we said at the beginning, I feel like you've lived many lifetimes within one life, and there was a purpose for that. It was to get you to where you are now. It's to get you to who you are destined to be. This is a part of your soul purpose. This is a part of your soul path. You've been training for this for a long time. Remember, a forgotten manifestation is coming to fruition. Whilst you have been distracted, the universe never forgot. This is a delayed victory, but also a divine timing alignment. It's all coming through for you. You're activating, you're being empowered, you're tapping in, you're accessing, you're embodying, and you are receiving. So wow, this has been such a gorgeous session today, my loves. I really truly hope that this has helped you. It's brought you helpful guidance, messages, inspiration, and activations and alignment codes for your path. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, via your comments, via your subscribes, via your hypes, via your donations, via booking personal sessions with me. You are so appreciated, and let me tell you, you truly make a difference. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today to claim this energy. I feel like let's drop a magic wand emoji. Is there a yin and yang emoji? A green heart emoji? A dolphin emoji? A money bag emoji? Or a rose emoji in the comment section if this has been your session today, if you resonated with this session, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of activating the magician within. Alchemizing your frequency, calling back your power, healing your heart, installing a higher frequency and vibration, calling forth your manifestation, and waiting through play, through enjoyment, through laughter, through experiencing this human journey fully and completely. Everything that it has to offer you, everything that you are here to discover. Opening yourself up to not only see your value and your worth, and to claim your value and worth, but also to embody it, also to receive it, as well as activate it, illuminating your soul gifts in a whole new way. And please let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. How has it aligned with you? How has it activated you? I always love to hear about your own personal journey and stories, and how these energies and messages and frequencies are showing up in your own unique personal journey and world. And I just want to take this time to give a big shout out to the archangels that have come through today, and all of the beautiful energies and frequencies that have supported us and that are here to support you now as you move forward. And thank you so much for all of your love, your support, your kindness, your generosity, of course with myself and our beautiful blossoming channel and community, but also with each other as well. Your generosity, your love, your high vibrational frequencies and energies are so valuable, and they are so appreciated, and you truly make a difference. If you would like to dive into a personally private calibrated session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you can see all of my services that I offer, as well as my current availability and personal session status. You will always see that in the little top purple banner at the header of my website. And in the meantime, feel welcome to check out my channel. All of my sessions are timeless. If you're needing any other alignment codes and activations, feel welcome to have a browse and to tap into whatever is calling out to you. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for being here. You are so valued. You are so appreciated. You've absolutely got this. I'm so excited for you, and I'm really looking forward to reading the comments. Sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.